Hi everyone, it's David here. I just wanted to show everyone how to make their own chicken bone broth soup. Just to clarify, I'm actually not making bone broth. I am making soup with it. There's so many videos and tutorials on how to freaking make bone broth. Let's get started. First off, you're gonna need a crock pot. It don't matter what kind, but as long as you have a slow cooker, then you are good to go. For the ingredients, you're gonna need several different things. I'm gonna be using organic bone broth, obviously chicken. You can also use beef, garlic, onion. I'm using just a white onion, zucchini, and celery. Everyone loves celery. I feel pretty dumb because the first time around when I actually bought this brand of bone broth, so you guys can see this, it says right here, just twist to break inner freshness seal. So I didn't obviously read that, and when I had twisted this off the first time I had bought this, the seal was broken off. I thought someone at the store had twisted it off and broke the seal. Obviously anyone would have thought this. Yeah. I actually just dumped all of my precious soup out, so that's why I'm here making a new one. Yeah. Moral of the story is make sure that you read all of the packaging before you go ahead and open it. This is good to go. It's best to use by June 6th of 2018. So you want to make sure you check all the expiration dates on all of your food.
All of it, guys.
And if you can't, like this onion here, well, make sure you write on it with Sharpie what day you put it in the fridge, which I actually bought this yesterday, so I know it's still good. Freshness is key. So after you've shook this up pretty well, which I just did. Woo! I just went ahead and turned my cooker on low. We'll just go ahead and pour about, let's just do all of it. It's supposed to be really good for you, so we'll just make a giant pot of soup. Gonna cover it up. Whichever you prefer to do first. I chose the zucchini to chop up, and now I'm gonna just chop them up into pieces about this size. And just pour all of that into your soup. Why won't it pour? Well, that's what it looks like right now. The next thing I'm using is garlic. I just broke off a clove, a couple of them here. So it'll look like this in the inside of your garlic, and you just split it open and then start cutting. So your garlic will look like this after you shed everything off of it. Okay, so after you have cut up all your garlic, or minced it, whatever you want to
Call it!
I like to tell people this just because, like, you don't have to use 4 cloves of garlic like I did. I love garlic, so I'm gonna add more into my soup. Whatever you like the most of, add more into your soup. Why not? But, like, if you don't like garlic that much, just do 1 or 2 cloves. That'll be good for you. Time to pour on the garlic. My next choice of weapon is celery. Yes, who doesn't love celery? Me? Yes, girl, yeah. So I'm doing 3 chopped wedges. What are these called? Guys, celery. I don't know. Here, I'm gonna actually cut off the ends, which I've already done. And also, guys, I'm keeping all of the stuff that I am chopping off, the ends and stuff like that. I'm putting it in a bag. I'm gonna stick that in my freezer, and I'm gonna make my own chicken bone broth out of this stuff. So yeah, you might think, oh, I'm gonna throw this away because it's the end of something. No,
It's the beginning.
it has nutrients and vitamins in this that you need. So why not suck it all out with it, making your own chicken bone broth, which I will show you in another video how to do that. I actually find the easiest way to cut celery is to hold it with the curved part down and press in the middle of it here And you will notice that it's a lot easier when you're cutting. You'll force the knife like so and do it really fast. I can't really hold the phone and show you. I'm sorry, guys. Please don't be mad at me. Time to dump our celery in. Time to pour the onions in. Alright, it's looking pretty good. The last thing I am adding into my soup is going to be chicken. This was frozen and I just thawed it out, so I can touch it and poke it. Okay, I'm just gonna actually rip off a few pieces like this. Pieces about this big. So after I do that, we'll just dump it into our soup. Come on! Now I'm just gonna take a spoon and kind of stir this around a little bit. Make sure all that meat and vegetables are broken up. The last step is I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of apple cider vinegar into my stew. So I'm just gonna use the same spoon that I stirred with. And there is my 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. We'll just mix that all around pretty thorough. And you can add this to taste, but I just kind of throw some in there for, no, I love salt and I love pepper, so here's the salt. See how much we can put in here, guys. Honestly, I don't know how much you should put in, but that should be good. And some pepper. Alright, so I'm gonna let this sit for like 6 to 8 hours. Let that chicken fully cook, maybe even longer, just depending on how everything looks in the end. Alright guys, well that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want me to make any other videos, like maybe like how to clean your room, or maybe a tutorial on how to make a bracelet, whatever you guys want me to do, please put it down in the comments below and I'll make a video. I mean, I have to start eating healthy, doing all that kind of stuff. I gotta watch what I eat. I can't drink alcohol or anything like that, so I'm gonna be bored for the next like 3 months until I get this bacterial infection cleared up. Videos. Here I come.